Hey everyone, it's Tori and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For today's video, I am sharing all of my empty bullet journal collection. You might have seen this stack of bullet journals in some of my videos, and they are all still in their boxes. Most of them are from Archer & Olive, which is pretty much my favorite journal company of all time. And I've accumulated so many journals to the point where I can't use them fast enough, so I am sharing all of my completely empty, still in the box journals today. And also talking about how I plan to use them, if I do plan to use them at all. So let's get started. So I think what I'm going to do today is talk about all of the journals first that I do have plans for, and then we're going to trickle down into some journals that I just kind of either somehow ended up with, journals that were sent to me, journals that I have no idea what I want to do with, but I want to keep in my collection. So I am going to start with talking about these three journals first. I am actually not going to take them out of the box because these are going to be my 2024 journals. They are all from Archer & Olive, and I do have a discount code with Archer & Olive if you want to save some money on their amazing journals. It is CMCG10 for 10% off. So I am not going to unbox these ones today because you are going to be seeing them in my 2024 planner lineup. So just know that these three right here in the boxes, I do have plans for them. This is another journal I have plans for eventually. It is in the 8x8 size, so it is this large square doc grid journal. So let's open this up so I can show you this particular journal. So I love this cover so much. It's got these cute little baking decals on it, and I actually plan on using this specific journal for a recipe book. So this is just going to be for recipes that I love, whether it's cooking, baking, and also maybe even recipes that I want to try out eventually. I'm hoping to get into cooking and baking in 2024. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to set this up in 2024, but I do have plans for this huge, very beautiful journal. The next journal I actually do have a plan for is, again, another Archer & Olive journal. You're going to end up seeing a trend throughout this video. And this is actually a journal that Archer & Olive sent me once I hit an affiliate milestone or something. I can't really remember. But this is a gorgeous A5 size vegan leather white journal, and it's got the Archer & Olive ampersand in the middle. I actually plan to eventually use this as like a wedding planning journal. I just think it'd be so cute because it's got the white, and I can put like my name and my future husband's name right here. I just think this would be adorable and perfect for like wedding planning season, for pictures and writing about the engagement, for honeymoon things. So I'm hanging on to this journal until then. Another journal that I definitely plan on using is this TN size one. It's the traveler size notebook, which is the height of an A5, but it's just a little bit skinnier. And this journal is actually going to be a Christmas present for my boyfriend's mom. I made her a quilting journal last year. I'll have that video linked in the cards if you're interested, but I just love this color blue, and I know she has a lot of blue around her house, so I know she loves this color as well. And it's got this cute little hat and gloves. She loves to garden, so that's kind of what it reminded me of. So this is going to be another quilting journal for my boyfriend's mom. We've got another traveler size notebook. It's the exact same size as the previous journal, and I do plan on using this. I just don't know for what currently. I have some ideas, so let's talk about it. This is an Archer & Olive journal that I got in a June 2023 subscription box, and I'm obsessed with the cover. It looks like funfetti, and it's got this little camper right here, so I definitely want to use this and add it to my collection somehow. This is gorgeous. I just don't know what I want to use it for yet. I might end up using this as like a travel journal, or even just like a summer journal. I know some people keep journals for like specific points of their life, and I'm always traveling during the summer, so maybe this could be like my summer travel journal. I have no idea, but I know I do want to use this journal, so I am keeping it in my collection. Another journal that I know I do want to use, I just don't know when I'm going to end up using it, is this Suki Junk journal from Notebook Therapy. Let me just show you this gorgeous journal. I know I had it in a haul video recently, but I'm going to share it again just because I think it's such a cool concept. So here is the cover of the journal. It has this like exposed binding kind of deal. I think that's what you call it. And also there is a lot of space in between the pages, which I love, because as soon as you start using this as a junk journal, you're going to end up adding a bunch of different like papers and stickers and maybe even washi tape. So this journal has the potential to get super chunky. So I like that it gives you the space to be able to make it as chunky as you want. I don't know when I am going to start it. I was planning on starting it this summer and it never ended up happening. So maybe there's hope for next year, but I am going to hang on to this because I do want this to be an actual junk journal just for a creative space. We're starting to dwindle down to all of the journals that I really don't have a plan for, but I'm not willing to part with just yet. This is definitely one of them. I got this over 2 years ago, I'm pretty sure. It is this gorgeous bee design. I'm wondering if this is going to end up being one of my everyday bullet journals, like this one that I'm using right now for all my plan with me's. I just don't plan on using it next year. But also, if I run out of my actual daily journal pages, which is just a journal I write in every single day, or I'm supposed to write in every single day. It ends up being like a couple times a week. I'm trying to be better, but as soon as this journal gets filled up, maybe this journal will take that place. I want to find a job for this journal, so it is going to stay in my collection until I do. Here is another journal that I'm trying so hard to find a job for. It's again from Archer and Olive. It was from the March subscription box from 2022. It's this really pretty teal vegan leather cover with these monstera leaves. I was supposed to use this, I'm pretty sure in 2022. It was going to be one of my journals for then, but then I got another one that I liked more, which is a huge reason why I keep accumulating journals, because I have plans to use them and then I find another one that I like more and that one ends up getting used, but I still do really like this one. This is the A5 size before they switched over to just 192 pages. This one is 160 pages. So it is a little bit thinner than what I've gotten used to recently. I've even thought of using this as like an eventual budget planner or something, but we are going to find a use for this guy. I just haven't found a job for him yet. The last Archer and Olive journal in my collection is from the June subscription box of this year as well. It came with that camper one that I showed you before. I do really, really love this, and I love the quote on it. I haven't seen a whole lot of Archer and Olive notebooks that have quotes on them. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think this is the first one I've ever seen. But I really do love this, and I like the feeling of it as well. It's different than their usual linen covers. My problem is I've already had, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue journals in my life, and 2 of them are this exact same color. So this is a journal I used in 2020, and this is the journal that I use in the beginning of this year. I feel like Jess from Jashi Curran, she uses a lot of blue journals too, and I don't know how I keep ending up with all of these blue journals and using all of them. So because I've used so many navy blue journals, I'm not sure if I'm going to get much use out of this, at least not for a while, because I'm trying to switch up my journal habits. So because I'm trying to explore more journal cover color options, I'm not so sure if I'm going to end up keeping this. Maybe I'll end up giving this one away because it is brand new. I've literally only touched it twice now, and it was just to share in videos. So we will have to see where this journal ends up in my collection. We've got 2 other bullet journals to discuss in my empty bullet journal collection. They are just not in boxes. Here is the first one. It is a B5 size, so significantly bigger than all of the other journals I've been sharing. This is actually from Walmart, believe it or not. And the only reason I've been keeping this bullet journal around is because I haven't found this specific type of journal at Walmart in years. It is the exact same journal, just a different color as my gnome journal. If you've been around here for a while, you'd know that this is a gnome challenge journal where I would draw a gnome every single day for an entire month. They are literally the exact same journal, again, just different covers. And I loved this journal because they have bright white pages. Honestly, the ghosting and the bleed through is really not that bad, and it's also perforated. So if I messed up on a gnome, I could literally just rip it out. So I've been keeping this journal around just because I know how much I love my gnome journal, and I don't know if I'll be able to find it again at Walmart. So this journal might end up staying in my collection, but if I really can't find a use for it, I'm probably going to end up giving this one away as well. My last empty bullet journal is my newest in my collection, and it is this one right here from Hubman and Chub Girl. I got it in a stationery box set recently, and it is this vegan leather cover, which is my favorite style of journal cover. It's got all these bees and the honey and lavender on it. It doesn't have the bright white pages that I'm used to, but I have used this kind of off-white paper in the past, so it's not going to bother me that much. There's a fly in here. But it does have the dot grid pages. It's got this cute little logo at the bottom with the pocket in the back, the pen loop, and the elastic enclosure, just like all of my Archer and Olive journals. I want to find a use for this journal so bad because I think it's absolutely adorable. I just don't know what I'm going to use it for yet. But with all that being said, those are all of my empty bullet journals that I currently have in my collection. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe while you're here. Also, don't forget to check out my bullet journal social medias. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!